Hello. Welcome back to another episode of kind of Genshin Impact. But this is the Q&A I've been working on for a while now. So I do apologize, it's taken me a little longer to make it, but life's been a little busy. But we do have a few questions where I answer things about Genshin Impact and my life. So let's jump right into it. And the first question, so I'm not going to read names, but I will answer the questions. The first one is, who do you think has the best fighting movement? Best fighting movement in Genshin Impact would be... I really do like, who was it? Eula. I think Eula has a fantastic fighting movement, actually. My favorite one so far. And also I'm recording this during the day, so if you hear cars, just ignore them. But yes, Eula. Eula is amazing. I mean, it makes sense since, Eula loves dancing, so that to me makes the most sense. Somebody that could move on the dance floor really well could sure move in a fight really well. The next question is, if you had to pick one of your 5 senses to lose, what would it be? Pick one of my 5 senses to lose. Definitely not hearing. I love to hear, or else I wouldn't be able to listen to ASMR or music or anything like that. That'd be rough. That's a good question. Not my eyesight, just because I like seeing everything. That would be awful. Maybe the sense of... Oh man, I don't know. I hope some of you guys could answer this question in the comments too, because this is a really good one. But I think a sense of smell. I would be okay with losing my sense of smell. Just wait, if you lose a sense of smell, you lose your sense of taste, right? Was that music I heard? But yeah, so I guess sense of smell. Or taste. No. I like my sense of taste. Next question is, do you have an explanation how you hit 10k views on the Shao video? Yes, so that's a funny question because at first I was so confused why my Shao video was doing so well. That's like my most viewed video, and it has like 50% of my subscriptions coming from that one video. But it all, of course, starts with like release date, like whenever a new character comes out. A lot of people want to watch videos on them, want to learn more about them, want to just see how their gameplay is. So usually whenever I make a video on a specific character, sorry, gotta breathe. But when you release a video like that, everybody wants to watch them. So those are very important videos to make. Just like update videos and things like that, they usually do the best when it comes to views, yeah. So if you're gonna make content, I recommend doing update videos on whatever game you're playing, character reviews and things like that. I'm really bad at them, but that's why my Shao video did so well. There's not that many ASMR Genshin Impact channels around, so that really does help me a lot. Next question. Did you expect the fast growing of your channel in these months? P.S. Sorry if I write that wrong, but I'm Italian. Totally fine. I understand the question, so it's totally fine. But but like so slow. For like 3 or 4 months straight, I had like 10 subscribers at most. And then I wanted to try out Genshin Impact, and that my first video did pretty well. And then I was like, okay, I enjoy the game, might as well continue making Genshin Impact videos. And literally that's the only reason why I got a lot of subscribers. But I think Genshin Impact really helped me be able to grow because of that. People were able to find, I guess, ASM artists that they could enjoy. And I really appreciate all the support. So this is just how it goes, you know? Because none of my other videos did very well, and they weren't very popular videos either, though. Just like indie games and things like that. So for the longest time it was growing very slow. And then out of nowhere, after my Xiao video, like the channel just started getting so many subscribers. I had like an average of 5 subscribers per day, and right now I'm at like 10 subscribers a day, almost. A little less than that, like 8, I would say. So yeah, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. I didn't expect the channel to get this big. And honestly, it's one of the first things in my life that I've ever like tried to be as consistent as possible with. And there you go, you reap the rewards, right? Face reveal. I don't know when I will do a face reveal. I don't think I'm ready for that right now, but eventually I will. Just cause I still want the channel to grow, and I want it to grow because of the content and not because of my face. Or maybe it just won't even grow because of my face. People would probably unsubscribe, or some people would subscribe, I don't know. To each their own. I don't think I'm a very bad looking guy. But that's just me. Next question. Who is your favorite 5-star, including the ones you possibly do not own? My favorite 5-star, it's gotta be Xiao. I'm sorry, but like Xiao is definitely my favorite. I do like Ganyu a lot. I like her gameplay. I don't own Ganyu, so I wonder if I did own Ganyu, if Xiao would just be like a side character, like a character on the bench, you know? I don't know. But yes, Xiao, as you can tell, like I use him in all my videos. Mostly all my videos. And he's just my main, so definitely Xiao. Favorite character, Xiao. So I have these like randomly mixed up. Nothing's in order in this video, so I do apologize that. And there will be some questions that are a little bit repetitive, but we got these Xiao ones. Favorite characters, obviously. What is your favorite elemental reaction in Genshin? And have you ever felt burnt out from the game? My favorite elemental reaction will definitely have to be... by reaction, I wonder if you mean like when 2 elements hit, like if they have a reaction like water and fire will create the... what's it called? Vaporize. I would say vaporize is my favorite, to be honest. But have you ever felt burnt out from the game? I personally have not felt burnt out from Genshin Impact, just because I don't play it enough. I play like at most an hour a day or less, and then when I do get time to play a lot, I'll play for like 3 hours, so I don't really get burnt out. Then I switch between other games, so I'll be playing multiple games at once, and that causes me not to get burned out at all. Like I could continue playing this for like a year. But I do understand new games are coming out, and I do want to try them out, and we could see. Maybe if we all continue growing in different games, we shall see. What's your favorite element in Genshin? Also, are you excited for the 1.6 update? is going on right now, the events and whatnot. So yeah, very excited. And favorite element, I would say is, I want to say animal, but animal has been kind of weak. Although with the 1.6, I think they made it stronger. Can't remember, I'd have to check it out again, but I do like animal. Just the ability to control some sort of wind is super cool to me. What are your most favorite gacha games? Also, I'd recommend Arknight. I played Arknight actually. Arknight was very fun, but I felt like the game started going towards like you having to continually like I don't know, like it was just hard to get characters for me, and that was, I mean, that's with any gacha games, but Arknight specifically, it just became a little tough for me, and I didn't want to spend money, so I had to stop playing it. But my favorite gacha games, obviously Genshin Impact, and then I would say Epic 7, and then Grand Summoners. Those have been the games that have treated me the best so far. Epic 7 is just like a very good free-to-play game. It's not free-to-play, like you pay to win, but you could be free-to-play. I'm a free-to-play player. So, Epic 7, I have fantastic characters, like, and I've been able to progress amazingly without spending a single penny. Or a single, any money currency, I guess. So yeah, those are my favorite ones. Let's see. Favorite music genre and favorite song or songs. Music genre. This is gonna be crazy, but I like screamo music and pop punk. I grew up listening to punk rock, like, because of my family members, and I grew to like it, and then I kind of started listening to screamo music, which is not like pop, I guess it could be kind of like pop punk, or even punk rock. Like, punk rock is just what I grew up with, like No Effects and bands like those. And then I just got into heavier music too. So yeah, and obviously I could listen to like any music, but those are the like the genres that I grew up with. Yeah. Pop punk will always be my favorite kind of music though, without a doubt. And favorite songs, I don't really have a favorite song right now, unfortunately. Maybe it's the Backyard Again song. That's always stuck in my head, just because of TikTok though. It's awful. Does your jaw ever get tired from chewing gum? Bubble gum? Yeah, no, it never does. Like, I literally just chew bubble gum while recording video, and usually my videos are 20 to 30 minutes long. So it's not very long, and you chew passively, so like, you don't even think about it. So no, it doesn't. Next. Wait, is that... Okay. If it's not too late, what is Hoshi a reference to? So Hoshi is, I got it from Japanese. It's stars, or stars. I think it's stars. And the reason I got it is because in college I had a photography project I was working on, which I made a book with, like a photo look of a book kind of thing. And I was so I went with Hoshi. Hoshi ASMR. Next, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. I don't know why I love this question. Like, it's amazing to see how many people care, and just wonder how you are as a person. Life is rough, but I always manage. As long as I have work, I'm happy. Next, what got you into doing YouTube / ASMR? ASMR. Honestly, so I've been listening to ASMR since 2016, and I wanted to start a channel in 2016, but I didn't have the confidence to do it. And randomly one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And so in 2020, I had the time, and I said, why not? Let's give it a try. And it obviously wasn't doing very well at first, for the first few months, like 3 to 5 months. It was just doing, no, I guess it's like 3 months, first 3 or 4 months. It was just doing awful. And I got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna do this anymore. I'm working a lot, and I just need to be able to relax. But then I found that making these videos made me relax, like it helped me relax a lot more. So, yeah, that's why I started doing it. And if anybody starts doing it, I recommend being consistent and don't give up. The channel will grow as long as you put the effort into it. Next, how did you get into ASMR? So that's usually in my description of all my videos, but once again, the reason why I got into ASMR was because I got in a pretty bad car accident in 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. I was driving at 3 in the morning after going to a date. I was driving back from a date. I dropped off the girl at her house, and it was in another town, so I was driving. It was 3 in the morning, and I fell asleep behind the wheel. I don't recommend doing that. Flipped my car 3 times, and yeah, I got PTSD from it. I tried to seek help from counselors, but they were awful, and eventually they were like, oh, we'll give you a call when we have an available position for you to come. I never got the phone call, but my brother started telling me about ASMR, and that it helps him sleep. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll give it a try. And because of my PTSD, I couldn't sleep. Like, I had to close my eyes, and all I could see is the car accident, just like being in it. And it was awful, it was horrible. Just like I couldn't sleep ever. I just like randomly cry. I'm laughing now, but it's kind of just cause, I don't know, nervousness, I don't know. But yeah, so it's awful. So ASMR did help me, though. I was able to get my mind off of it while listening to ASMR, and I was able to get better sleep that way, just because it helped me focus my mind on something else while trying to sleep. But yeah, that's how I got into ASMR. It's a little weird, but it's all thanks to my older brother. A bit late, but if you were to have one of the elements from Genshin in real life, which would you pick? Animal, easily. I would love to have animal. Like I said earlier, I would love to be able to control air, wind, all that. Kind of like, oh my gosh, I could hear some loud music. NES, NES, Genesis, and 64, PlayStation, PS2. For NES, oh my gosh, I would have to go with there was like a Ninja Turtle game that I'm trying to remember what it was called, but I don't remember. And I absolutely love that Ninja Turtle game on that. But Super Nintendo would be. I know I have something in my head. Was it Chrono Trigger? I think Chrono Trigger was on the Super Nintendo. I can't remember. But then also I loved the Mario RPG game. That was an awesome game in Genesis. Obviously Sonic. Sonic was the way you go with Genesis. And 64, I would always go with, oh, what is it called? It's a snowboarding game. It was like 1080 something. And the graphics nowadays, if you look at it, it's awful. Absolutely awful. But I loved playing that game on the Nintendo 64. As for PlayStation, my favorite game is Xenogear. I made a video on Xenogear before, and it didn't do so good. But I do love that game. It's my all-time favorite game. Like, number one. No game has ever gotten close to it. For me, at least. And PS2, I never owned a PS2, so I don't really have a favorite game for PS2, I'm sorry. But yeah, those are my favorite games. Alright. How did you feel about moving to a new place? Also, anything new you've learned from making your videos for a long time now? Moving to a new place, it's awful. Like, it's good because I'm able to work, have money, but I don't have an apartment yet. I'm living with my parents there, and that means I don't have a room either because there's people renting rooms already from my parents, and they take priority. So I'm sleeping on the couch. That's not my favorite thing to do, and yeah, so it's mixed feelings just because I'm able to get money, but I don't have a bed, and I don't have a place to record videos in. Like, everybody's always in and out, making noise, TV's always loud, till like 3 in the morning, and so like, either I record at 4 in the morning to like 7, whatever, but I don't want to do that just because I have work like at 7, so I don't want to like stress myself out like that, and it's awful. I need to figure something out. I need to like make a really cool like setup in my car maybe, and just like park out by McDonald's and use their Wi-Fi and record videos that way. I don't know yet. But anything you've learned from making your videos for a long time? The only thing I've really learned is to be consistent and also try to get the audio to be as clean as you can. Although I do know some people love the lo-fi sound. I personally don't, but people do. And then, do you plan on moving on from Genshin anytime soon? I don't plan on moving from Genshin. I do plan on playing other games, but Genshin will maintain to be my main for the channel. But I will upload videos for other games, and if other games start to think it is, and they have such a large plan for the game. I just hope they bring back a few of the mini games that they've had, like the hide